Hi everyone, we are Team Delhi Crime.
We are on IMDb to talk about the show.
Third season of the show.
Who was the designated mood lifter on set?
Madam sir.
Madam sir.
What they're trying not to say is that she's the goofiest of the lot. I used to do somersaults and all. Yeah. Cartwheels.
How is season 3 different from earlier seasons?
So season 1 was created by Rishi Mehta. He had worked on the script for 6 years and he had a solid blueprint when we began. Well, I don't need to tell you where Delhi Crime 1 went. Delhi Crime 2, when Tanuj joined, I kept telling him either he's very brave or very stupid. Because it really needed this kind of, just strength to be able to step into a place which was owned by somebody else. It wasn't his story, but yet he, adapted it. He kind of embraced it and raised it, and all of us, and we all created that. Season 3 is his baby, and I can't wait to see what he's done with it. Of course, all the characters have gone through their own journey and ups and downs. Every case brings out something else from people, from all these 3 people or even the others on set. But there's one thing that sustains and that stays all through. One is it's extremely raw and authentic and real.
Yeah, I think the soul remains same in all the 3 seasons, but the form has been evolving in all the 3 seasons. The season 3 is much more pacier, faster, and I think form-wise it has changed a lot.
Yeah.
I think this question also should be asked to him because he's had the, he's
the one.
he's been, we've carried forward what we practically owned in one. He's just evolved and he's taken it to another level, and it's really commendable.
I give Richie a lot of credit because one of the hardest things is to create a show and start a world and cast it really well and then edit it and make it, and it's an amazing accomplishment he made. I felt very lucky. By the time we got to season 2, I was able. It was a joy, it's a privilege. You get to put all this together that's working and take it to another level. And then the language evolved. Season 1 is very docudrama style. You see a lot of one-liners, a lot of handheld work. Season 2, we started bringing in tripods and started doing a few more interesting moves and different kind of casting. We brought Tulotama in, who played Karishma, and all of a sudden we had this villain gang whose life we got into. We started seeing the criminal perspective. By season 3, the exciting part of this season is we're starting with the criminal perspective as well. We have criminal and cops perspective happening in parallel. And we've changed our language. Our cinematic language has turned into, close-ups, wides, mediums. We're treating it with more scale, and we've taken it out of Delhi in season 3. We're moving into the northeast, Assam, Gujarat. We're moving into Bombay even. So it's Delhi crime, but this is a crime that takes place across borders and in India. So to see our cops move and get out of the city, it's changed, it's grown in that way, and I love the show.
How did you prepare for your role this season?
So I shadow a cop, real life police officer. I first met her when she was a probationer officer, which is what Neeti Singh was in season 1. And coincidentally, when Neeti Singh got promoted to ACP in season 2, she was also promoted to ACP. So I went and spent a couple of days with her then also. And in season 3, she was promoted, but I wasn't. But I still went to meet her because it's now become a little bit of a ritual for me.
Trust me, I don't even know where to begin from. One is these are extremely sensitive stories. So with this kind of sensitivity, there has to be responsibility. 2 is, in a certain way, even Vartika was modelled upon Chaya Sharma, who had cracked the Nirbhaya case. And but she had to become her own person. And over time, she has grown, and then long sessions with Tanuj and deciding what to be kept, what not to be kept. And actually, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this, actually breaking down every word. Because, earlier I used to feel, how does it matter if I say, did you have coffee? Coffee, did you have it? the switch of a word, it can make a lot of difference in a sentence. Earlier I used to feel, what's the big deal, yahan se yahan? What is the thought, what is the feeling? And then of course, after all this study, the moment the word action goes, you forget all of it and start all over again, which is just amazing.
Was there a moment during filming that stayed with you?
I think my first day, I was talking about it earlier, it was a scene that had actually 4 lines written, it was, and Tanuj, as, I don't know if there was any other thought apart from scheduling, but he pushed me off the deep end, and I think it's one of the best things he could have done as a director, because as the first scene to ever do as this character, and this character also is somebody who I have not seen anything like this on screen. I had not ever done anything like this in my career, and we were trying to do and go into spaces that made me also uncomfortable, going into imbalance. But that scene, and it just went on, and he didn't cut the camera, and I started improvising, and it became a large scene with lots of other actors, the girls in the room. After the scene, I remember Tanuj asking me, something happened to you. I don't know what you channeled, but something happened to you. And I was like, I don't know.
In a show that often operates in grey areas, what's one thing Neeti still holds sacred?
Her integrity towards her work. That is completely non-negotiable. And I think all her dilemmas start from there, because this is really somebody who thought that by being in this profession, she could change the world, and she was here for that, to find out that it's not so simple, and that the system needs to be worked with, and it's not an easy place to navigate as a woman. So those are things that professionally are her journey, and very interesting ones for me to explore.
Are there any parallels between you in real life versus Vartika from Delhi Crime?
A lot, I think. She's very emotional and sensitive, though she a lot of times uses that to fuel her strength and to get the correct things done. She is obsessive about her work, or if she's behind a criminal, she's just at it. There's just no sense of anything else besides that. I think she's brutally honest, which I love about her. And she's vulnerable, but at the same time, when there is a crisis, she shuts out her emotional side and she just is on do it mode. So I think I am very similar in all these, besides the fact that we look like each other, but
What was the most challenging thing you did for this role?
Violence really scares me as a human being, and it triggers me. But here I was the perpetrator, and in many cases, and sometimes the things that I end up doing to the girls are the things that have happened to me, or sometimes are still happening to me. When I had to do these scenes with Celeste and these amazing girls who came in and fantastic actors, they were also so giving as co-actors, and I had taken their permission and things like that. I had told them that, listen, and off camera, when the camera cuts, you're extremely gentle with them, but when the camera is rolling, obviously I'm punching and hitting, and there's a lot of action and things like that. And weirdly, there was a weird twisted side that I didn't think I had, and I was really enjoying throwing those punches. I also enjoy action, as an actor, but yeah, the violence was kind of strange to deal with, but yeah, we did okay.
After 3 seasons, what's one thing about being part of Delhi Crime that still moves you?
Everything about Delhi Crime, everything moves me. इतना अच्छा लगता है, और खास तौर पे like playing Bhupendra Singh is, I have learned so much from Bhupendra. Like ऐसा लगता है ना कि he is not bookish, he has some kind of wisdom, he is street smart. वो काश हो पाऊँ मैं.
What are your top 5 10 out of 10 picks that should be on everyone's IMDb watch list?
When They See Us.
All-time favorite, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
My all-time favorite is Cinema Paradiso.
2046 by Wong Kar-wai.
I was gonna say.
Me too.
Yeah. Any Wong Kar-wai film really, but actually About Ellie by Asghar Farhadi.
I hope you had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun. Okay, that was a lot of fun, guys. We had a great time talking amongst ourselves and
Yes.
to IMDb.
Please watch Delhi
That's a
Crime
weird,
season
but
3 on
I didn't know.
Netflix.
It's probably one of the best things you'll ever see.
And please subscribe to IMDb and do not forget to rate it on IMDb and everything else.